let's go to the Sunday night football game. We have Green Bay traveling down to New Orleans. We saw New Orleans look like shit. Drew Brees, I know we haven't really seen him throw the ball, but he had Michael Thomas, which was kind of essentially a free square for him every week. You just kind of keep peppering him. 9 catches, 90 to 100 yards, 2 touchdowns. It was an easy day. Line opened at 6.5 to New Orleans. I guess people watched that Monday night game. It's now down to -3. You can also get the over-under at 52.5, so still a pretty high total there. One thing of note that was really interesting to me on that Monday night game, 5.5 line to New Orleans, 5.5 line to New Orleans. I was on Twitter, and all of a sudden, literally what was trending, it just said -4. I was like, what the hell? I have to click on this and see what's going on. The line snapped somebody snapped their fingers, and that line moved all the way down to 4.5, and all you saw was everybody on Twitter. Oh my God, Saints 4.5. This is a lock. This is so easy. This is so easy. And I saw one person, I don't remember who it was, so shout out that guy. He's like, when a line moves from 5.5 to 4, you don't want to really take that team at -4, especially if it happens like 4 hours before the game. That means something is going on. They got the whole public to get on it. It was hysterical. The Saints got beat outright, so hopefully some people out there got the money line on the Raiders when it was at 5.5, because that would have been hilarious. But Sticks, I'll start with you. -3. It's your Green Bay Packers. Devontae Adams, we'll see what's up there. Saints defense still looks good. Got to give them that. But, I mean, 3 points? I'm kind of leaning with the Packers. And again, we take the home road splits for Drew Brees very, very seriously because they're blatant. But I don't know if it's as effective this time around because there is no home road, really.
Yeah, I like the under at 55 when it opened. I did not bet it, though. I just kept my eye on it, and it's way down now at 52.5. I still think I would lean that way, but I have no play on this game until
Devontae Adams.
Yep. That means a lot. Yep. I like Lazard, though. I mean, he's in a good spot.
As Sia says, he's the best wide receiver in the league, and gosh darn, we saw it in that first week. Sia, how do you like this game? I mean, someone has to talk about Drew Brees too. His number one receiver last week, Alvin Kamara, he had -1, like averaged minus air yards. Literally everything was behind the line of scrimmage to Alvin Kamara, and he racked up like 100 yards. That is an alarming statistic.
Yeah, they don't really have any. I mean, Traquan Smith looked really good, so that's promising. But they're probably not going to have Michael Thomas. I'm assuming Green Bay's not going to have Devontae Adams. So you got the top receivers out. I'm going to go ahead and take the points. This is one of those situations you want to be real careful not to, again, the recency bias. How bad did the Saints look? They're going to be ready. Sean Payton's going to have them ready. But this comes down to, does Drew Brees really have it anymore? We know Rodgers does, but Drew Brees can't throw the ball downfield. And I just think when you have Aaron, even if it's just MVS and Alan Lazard, when you have Aaron Jones, who's also a great pass catcher, and you got a couple other running backs you can use, I just think they have just enough weapons to keep this game very, very, very close. And Drew Brees is just, whether it's home or away, but particularly at home, he doesn't feel like a big threat right now. And without Michael Thomas, he's definitely not a big threat. So I see the Packers kind of keeping things underneath and maybe forcing Brees into a mistake or two. And I think they're going to be able to run the ball well enough and pass the ball well enough to cover the 3.5.
I love it. And just our man still be coming through. Drew Brees has completed 1 pass over 20 yards. Time for Jameis John Deere coming in. My goodness. I could not agree with you more, man. I think Drew Brees has to have a thumb injury, or those Saints, the upper management in the Saints have to do something with the Catholic Church, but we'll leave that one at that. Go Google search. That's a fun one. So yeah, I think I would take the Packers here. I think it's fantastic, and I'm all in, man. I'm all in. Nick, are we playing? I mean, Alvin Kamara looked absolutely fantastic. He won me a matchup last week, which was wonderful. Seeing him score those 30 points really put it over the top. Aaron Jones running against this defense. I mean, no one's really been. Josh Jacobs didn't look that great. The Bucks, I mean, they didn't look that great running. You're on mute, so just want to let.
Yeah, it's a tough spot. Very tough spot for opposing running backs. No play for me at all there. And luckily it's not on the main slate, so we're good. Yes. Don't have to worry about this one.
That's true.
By the way, sorry, Michael, my bad. Remember when we were talking before the season, we're like, well, of course, Aaron Jones is going to have touchdown regression because that would make sense to anybody because I believe last year he had 19 total touchdowns. Well, through 2 weeks, he already has 4 touchdowns. Yeah. And he also has 234 yards. And 78 catching yards.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll take the L on that one. So far, through 2 games, very much am I taking the L on that one. I mean, but again, 19 touchdowns, you can't do that 2 years in a row. That's insane. Now watch him score 20. Watch him score 21. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it.
Imagine if the Packers, instead of with their first and second round picks, they took guys that they could actually use this
Nick
year.
is right there.
Instead
dude.
of a guy,
He's right there.
instead of a guy
Lay it
that they're
on.
going to cut or trade in 2 years and a backup running back.
Not good.
And don't forget about the fullback that they grabbed, I think, in the 3rd round. That's always fullback season, baby. Let's go. Old school offense.
Need to replace the ghost of John Kuhn.
Hey, it's a good ghost. I'm sure he's like Casper. He's a friendly ghost, right?
He's a good dude.
He's a nice
I don't
guy.
know that, but I'm
I've
sure
heard good things. Actually,